Welcome back. Let's unbox the 2023 spring crates for preschool and school age. First up is preschool. This season, the preschool crate includes 21 activities prepped and packed for you. When you open the box, you'll find the activity guide right on top. This will help walk you through everything that we have planned. Let's take a peek inside. On the inside cover, you'll find a little information about what's inside and where to begin. We've also included learning areas for those using this as a curriculum resource. These colored buttons can be found throughout the guide. This season, we'll learn about oil spills in the ocean and endangered marine animals. We'll create a bird feeder, plant flowers, play a special word building game, and explore oil pastels. We'll practice our printing, read through the 5 books that are included, create an earth collage, and of course, we have our dough and accessories. Throughout the guide, you'll also notice that we've included some step-by-step photos to help even further. We're going to create some oobleck and go on a hunt for litter, as well as practice our numbers with a journal. We'll learn all about recycling and finish with a special project at the end of the season. On the back of the guide, we have a reminder for when summer crates are coming. Before we go through the materials, let's check out the 5 books included. First up, we have The Ocean is Kind of a Big Deal by Nick Seeluck. Next is Monica Sweeney's How the Crayons Save the Earth. Garbage and Recycling from the Discover It Yourself series. This book also has a variety of activities you can do at home. Superman Cleans Up by Kelly DiPuccio. And last but not least, Worrysaurus by Rachel Bright. Now that we've seen the guide and the books, let's explore all the materials. First, we have our pastel to paint kit. Everything will be packaged and labeled like this so that when you choose an activity, the materials are easy to find. Next, we have the kit for creating our own ocean oil spill. The kids will create the oil spill and see if they can rescue the animals and clean the water. This kit includes water beads, and if your child is still in the stage of mouthing toys, you can simply remove them from the activity. Next, you'll find the materials bag. We include these in every one of the seasonal crates. This is the bag where we pack up all of the little pieces into one place so that they're easy to find. This season, the materials bag will include a dry erase marker to use with the dry erase mats and the printing board, a special pencil for our writing activities, along with a paintbrush, and we've included a full-size glue bottle to use with the art projects as well. Sticking with the Earth Day theme, we've included 3 full-size Crayola paint pots in the colors blue, green, and white, along with a set of Earth Day bonus art stickers and the water cups that you'll use for the painting activities. Next are the accessories for the dough play. These are a family favorite every season. Included are green and black gems to replicate garbage bags. There's a mini recycling can, and inside we've tucked away 3 mini colored bottles. There's also 2 wooden people included inside the kit. We're going to make our own Earth Day oobleck by mixing these pre-measured bags of cornstarch with water and the blue and green paints. And then it's time to plant some flowers just in time for spring. We'll use our paints to decorate this white terracotta pot, and inside of the pot you'll find a small peat pot that we'll add water to, and it will expand to give us the dirt we need for planting. We've also included this plastic snack cup to set your terracotta pot inside so that no water drips when watering our flowers. This little earth is actually a seed packet that we're going to soak overnight and then tear up and plant inside of the dirt. Then we just sit back and wait for the flowers to grow. We have 3 full-size Crayola doughs in the colors green, white, and light blue. This Pop for Letters game from Learning Resources is the perfect way to practice alphabet recognition as well as beginning letter sounds. The Pop set includes 100 die-cut popcorn cards in uppercase and lowercase letters, plus the Pop card, which forces the players to put all of their popcorn back into the carton. The paper earth collage is a perfect example of how we combine art and fine motor skills into one activity. All of the paper you need will come rolled up and labeled, and when the project is complete, it will look something like this. Next, we have our loose parts bag. This can actually be used a couple different ways. We can either add the materials to our dough accessories, or we can save these materials for a project that we have planned at the end of the season. Included are plastic bottle caps, metal bottle caps in the Knowledge Crate colors, and pull tabs. We have a boat to go along with the ocean oil spill activity, as well as our set of endangered ocean animals that we'll be exploring this season. Did you know that the Kemp Ridley sea turtle is the most endangered in the world today? Using peanut butter, a pine cone, and some birdseed, we're going to create our own bird feeders. Due to allergies, we didn't include the peanut butter in the crate, but if your child has this allergy, you can just swap it out for sun butter or granola butter. Next, we have a set of 6 oil pastels from Crayola that we're going to use for a variety of different activities. This set of paper bags is what we're going to use for our recycling challenge when we learn about how we can recycle things that are in our own home. Each season, the animals that we include in the crate will also have corresponding animal fact cards to go along with them. The preschool cards will share 3 fun facts along with the animal's scientific name, their diet, size, and their weight. To work on our math skills, we've included the I Can Identify and Write Numerals booklet from Math Learning Journals. These spring shapes are perfect for on the go. Toss in a couple crayons and throw the whole thing in your bag. When you're at a place like a doctor's office or a restaurant and need something for them to do, just take it out and it'll keep them busy. But if you're using them at home, these cardstock animals would also go really great with the paints or the oil pastels. We have our spring finger plays and songs. Next is the litter hunt mat. We'll take this laminated sheet and our dry erase marker as we hunt for litter in the neighborhood. Because collecting garbage in the community can be a little dangerous, we did not include a bag or gloves for this activity. Instead, we're just going to observe and record what we find. The I Spy mat is also laminated and will be all about recycling as well. Just like with the materials, any paper for the art projects will come sorted, clipped together, and have a label so that you know what they're for. These 2 paper packets will be used for our pastels. The first activity is pastel printmaking. The kids will use the oil pastels to cover one paper entirely. Next, they'll lay a second paper on top and use their pencil to draw a picture. When they flip the paper over, it will reveal a transfer of their picture in color. The second activity is pastel to paint. We will once again use the oil pastels to create a picture of the earth. When we're finished, we'll dip a Q-tip in the baby oil from our kit and rub it over the area. This will change the texture of the oil pastel to make it look like it's paint. We'll use a chalk pastel to color the background and add some stars. Finally, we've included this 2-sided dry erase board. This will be used for a variety of different activities, such as writing their name, practicing their numbers, and writing the spring words that are included in the guide. And that's everything included inside the preschool spring crate. Now that we've gone through the whole preschool crate, it's time to dive into the school age edition. This season, we have planned, prepped, and packed 24 activities for them to explore. Once you open the box, you'll find our thank you and a little something special for the season. The first thing packed on top will be the activity guide. Let's take a look. Just like the preschool guide, on the inside cover you'll find a little information about what's inside and where to begin. We've also included learning areas for those using this as a curriculum resource. These colored buttons can be found on each activity and will let you know the areas that are being met. We're going to kick off this season with an awesome clean water science kit. Like preschool, the school-age kids will also do the ocean oil spill, and then they'll have an Earth Day drawing with step-by-step instructions along with creating a crystallized hedgehog. Using paper mache, they'll create a globe that will glow in the dark, explore some chalk pastels with art, and investigate the process of a tulip bulb as it grows. Next, they'll design their own tote and charm, create a 3D globe, go on a litter hunt, and explore endangered marine animals. One of the books included is this Save Your Planet and has a variety of different activities that the kids are going to do. We'll finish up the season with a recycled art project, and on the back of the guide, it'll remind you when summer's coming. The first book is Ralph S. Mouse by Beverly Cleary. This is a 3rd grade reading level and includes 160 pages. Next, from the New York Times bestselling series I Survived, this is The California Wildfires of 2018 by Laura Teresh. This book is 144 pages and for grades 4 through 6th. To go along with the crystallized hedgehog activities, we have Steve Wilson and Lucy Tapper's kindergarten read Hedgehogs. Bethany Barton's I'm Trying to Love Garbage was the perfect addition to stick with our Earth Day and recycling theme. This book is for children ages preschool through grade 3. Our final read this season is Ben Hare's Save Your Planet, Activists Assemble. This book will detail some of the major current environmental issues, why they happen, and how they can be resolved. We will also be introduced to a bunch of famous faces who are leading the way in trying to make the world a more environmentally friendly place. In the back of the book, there's a ton of different activities that we will also explore throughout the season. Now that we've taken a look at the guide and the books, let's dive into the materials. Paper for any art projects will come rolled and labeled like this so that it's easy to find when you're ready to use it. The first project we're going to do is a chalk pastel tulip. It'll look something similar to this when it's complete. The second project is the Earth Day drawing, which we will also use our chalk pastels for. In this drawing, we will create a healthy and unhealthy Earth. The first kit we're going to take a look at is the paper mache globe. This will have both sets of paper as well as both pre-measured packets of flour for you to create the paper mache globe. Once everything is ready and it dries, it will look something similar to this. We'll use a pen to poke in holes and then stick a tea light inside and it will glow in the dark. In the loose parts bag, you'll find a variety of plastic and metal bottle caps along with metal pull tabs. These will be used for a special project we have planned for the end of the season, but you can also use any of these materials to add to the dough play. Next is the ocean oil spill kit. The kids are going to create their own oil spill and then see if they can rescue the animals and clean the water. This kit includes water beads, so if your child is still mouthing toys, you can simply remove them from the activity. The Earth Day charm kit will include a chain and a clay packet. It will look something similar to this when it's complete. You can either create a necklace, a bracelet, or even a keychain. We have a packet of Earth Day stickers for our bonus art, and then our plastic cups. There's 2 medium-sized cups for activities and 2 smaller water cups that we'll use for painting. Next, let's take a look at the material bag. This is always included in all of the seasonal crates. It's where we pack up all the smaller pieces so that you can find them easily. We have a permanent black marker along with a dry erase marker. This season, we included 2 eco-friendly writing tools. The first is a newspaper paper pencil that is so cool when you sharpen it. Next is the pen, which is made from craft paper and has a stainless steel core that helps reduce plastic pollution. And a full-size bottle of glue. One of the activities from the Save Your Planet book is to create a design for Earth Day. So we've included this canvas tote so that when your masterpiece is ready, you can transfer it. To go along with the hedgehog book that we saw earlier, we have the science activity where we're going to grow our own crystal hedgehog. This is going to be an activity that will require adult assistance as well as supervision. Next, we're going to investigate the growth of a tulip bulb. We'll add these rocks and the bulb enclosed to a medium cup and then study it over the course of a few weeks. We have a blank journal for all of our writing activities. Next, we have a set of our animal fact cards. Each season, the animals that we include in the crate will have corresponding fact cards to go along with them. The school-age cards will have a variety of fun facts for the kids to read through and explore. It will also include the animal's scientific name, their diet, size, and weight. This little guy is the marine iguana, and they are the only lizards on Earth that spend time in the ocean with the ability of holding their breath for up to 60 minutes. We'll use this plastic boat included along with the marine animals when we complete the ocean oil spill activity. We have 3 full-size Crayola paint pots in the colors blue, green, and white, along with our full-size Crayola dough in the same colors. Next, we have our accessories for our dough play. Included are green and black gems, a mini recycling can, 3 mini colored bottles, and 2 wooden people. We have a set of chalk pastels in a variety of colors for our art projects. and a clean water science kit. This is going to be so much fun this season. So inside of this box, there's actually 3 different activities that the kids can complete. However, they only provided the materials for activity 1. So we went ahead and added a second little bag inside so that you can complete activities 2 and 3 as well. The next activity is this 3D globe. So to create this, we're going to take our chalk pastels. You can also use crayons if you like. And we're going to color in all of the different parts of the packet. We'll glue the pieces together and label all of the different areas. And when it's complete, it will look something similar to this. We have a tulip investigation sheet where we will record all of our findings during the growth of our tulip bulb. We also have this laminated recycling I Spy mat and our litter hunt. For this activity, we'll take this laminated sheet and our dry erase marker as we hunt for litter in the neighborhood. But because collecting garbage in the community can be a little dangerous, we did not include gloves or a bag for this activity. Instead, we're just going to observe. And finally, a story map for all of our journaling. And that's it. That's all of the things that come in the spring school age crate. See you next season.